Now, Grace fans, on your feet for the Lady Cougars! Grace, number 2, Adriana Morales. Number 3, Elizabeth West. Number 4, Julia Feliciano. Number 5, Macy Lofton. Number 6, Nancy Clark. Number 7, Danny Brand. Number 8, Julian Patterson. Number 9, Brooklyn Gaudier. Number 10, Parker Estes. Number 11, Ada Green. Number 12, Gracie Whitson. Number 14, Caitlin York. Number 20, Sadie Ariola. Number 21, Trinity. And number 26, Michael Mann. The Lady Cougars are coached by Coach Sabala and Coach Kohler.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grace Game Day. What an adventure this has been trying to get ready for this game. It's been a nightmare, to be honest with you. We discovered that the issue we had in Waco last week is apparently an HDMI problem. It's a cable it's the only cable we've got long enough for what we were trying to do. But it's a cable that I guess decides when it wants to work and when it doesn't. And so we've had to move our table back. We've got cables that are stretched completely thin. In the process of doing that, I knocked over our secondary camera, and I'm pretty sure, Josh, I don't think I killed it, but I did break its leg. I think
you severely wounded it.
It has a concussion. Yeah. And so the camera angle is not what we were hoping for tonight. But we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. We want to thank all of you for tuning in. As a matter of fact, Josh, while I'm thinking of it right now, I'm fixing to go order a new HDMI. Was that a 50-footer?
I believe it was.
All right, Josh, that cable will be here on Thursday.
There we go.
Oh, boy. And so we are ready. It's time to get underway, folks. Here we go. It's playoff volleyball action. Trinity Christian serving first. And that's going to be Elizabeth that sends it over. And Trinity Christian not able to get it back across. So Grace strikes first. Parker serving. Nicely handled there. All the way into the bleachers, but it's going to be out of bounds. Great hustle play there by Grace.
And if the camera's a little bit shaky, we are set up in the bleachers with the student section. So It's a bit rowdy where we're sitting.
And that's going to be another point for Grace. Two to 1, Grace. Trinity Christian with the spike, and it's going to find its mark. Parker went to get it, just wasn't able to get it to a spot where a teammate could do something with it. And so we are all knotted up at 2. It is intense in this gym. Here's Danny, not able to get it over the net.
Yeah, I don't think she got – I think she might have missed the ball on that one.
Yeah, she definitely did not get a clean hit on that one. And so that is going to result in a point that gives Trinity Christian the lead, 3-2. Set up for a spike. That's Elizabeth to Julia, and now Macy is going to send it over. Nice job by Grace there, and that's going to be out of bounds. And so it ties it back up at 3. That's Danny serving, and that serve's going to go too far over the back line.
A little bit too much mustard on that one.
So it's 4-3 in favor of Trinity Christian. Josh, I don't think we've sat this close to each other all year.
No, we have not.
JC, it's blocked. Danny's going to put it up in the air. JC comes right back. Soft touch over. Parker handles that. Now Macy's going to set it, and that's going to go out. And so it's another point for Trinity Christian. They lead 5-3. JC with a nice spike over the net. Handled well by Trinity Christian. They're back. Elizabeth is there to kind of clean that up. Now Danny will send it over. Diving dig there. Nice volley going here. Grace has tried that finesse a couple of times. And Trinity Christian has been there. That's blocked, and it goes. Oh, Josh, I thought that was out.
Yeah, I guess they're saying it hit the line. I don't think one of the Cougars touched it. So it must have landed inbounds.
And that serve is not going to clear the net, so it's 6-4. Grace needed that bigly, Josh, bigly.
Yeah, bigly to stop the bleeding.
Nice job by Grace to recover on that one. Macy sets it for JC. And I thought they double hit it, Josh. Great effort there by Grace to keep that one alive.
Yeah.
And just a surgical attack there that finds the mark for Trinity Christian.
Man, very fiercely competitive first set here.
It feels like the playoffs. Oh, wow.
How she got that over, I don't know.
I think she returned that with her nose. And we're going to get a net violation against Grace, and it's 8-4 Trinity Christian. They came to play, Josh.
Yeah, they did. They made a long trip, and they didn't come here for a social gathering.
Grace down by 4 early. Macy sets it for JC, and that's going to go out. Grace is going to have to take a timeout here to try to find some rhythm. And we're going to take a break with them. We'll be back right after this.
You have cancer. Sure wasn't expecting that. Not with these two. But my team at Texas Oncology has been right there for me. They said my family is a huge part of my treatment plan. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Right here is where I want to be. I'll see you in the morning.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. Grace finds themselves trailing in the first set by the score of 9-4. They just took a timeout to try to regroup and get some things going here. So it's 9-4. Grace looking for some answers here. Macy sets it for JC, and that timeout worked. Ten to 5 is the score. And Parker's return goes all the way over the net and just really sets up a perfect spike for Trinity Christian.
Yeah, I don't know if she intended to hit that over the net that time. It looked like she was just trying to dig it out, and you're right, it just kind of floated right to the net for an easy spike.
Parker goes all the way to the floor for that one, and it goes off toward the sideline, Josh, and it's a 12-5 advantage.
Yeah, and Trinity Christian has kind of taken the energy out of this building. What started out so energetic and so on fire.
And just kind of getting pinned up in the net there, nothing that they could do.
Yeah. This is reminiscent to what we saw in the championship match when we were in Waco.
Yeah, it is. Great job there by JC to just get that over and keep it alive. And that spike off Macy's hands, Josh, I think it was going to go out. It was going to be close over there in the corner. The deficit is 9 right now in the first set. And Elizabeth will send that over. And that time it goes off of Danny's hands and to the back wall. And it's a 10-point lead. Grace is going to take another timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. I'm Preston Proctor. With me is Josh McElhaney. And helping hold our makeshift camera set up securely is Blake Singer.
He's doing a great job, too.
Appreciate him so much. And Grace is just out of sorts right now, Josh.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for this team. They've been so good for so long.
I think that serve was going out. That one doesn't clear the net, so it's 16-6, and JC will serve now. And so 16-6 is the score, Josh. I think that previous serve was going out, but Parker went ahead and hit it anyway, and then another one hit the wrong direction, and that serve goes out.
Goodness.
And Grace is just struggling to find rhythm right now.
Yeah, just nothing going right on this Cougar side of the floor.
Julia not able to handle that one, and it is an 18-6 score. Just like right there, Josh, it's just an adventure trying to get it back across the net.
Yeah, everything is hard right now.
Danny, nice
That'll
job.
fix that.
There we go. And it's an 18-7 score here in the first set. Parker now serving for
Maybe that'll be
Grace.
the spark they need.
Nice job by Danny staying with that one. And it goes out. It's a 19-7 score. So far, Josh, Trinity Christian has been able to handle everything that has come their way.
And that's going to be in. Wow. Yeah, they have all the momentum, all the control. They're playing with so much confidence right now. The Cougars are just reacting, and everything is hard, even the points that they've gotten. A lot of freebies like that one.
It's a full house tonight. The student section is, well, Josh, we're kind of right in it, really.
We are right in it.
We're students tonight, I guess. Elizabeth serving for Grace. Nice block
good
there in
job.
the net. Macy sets it. Danny's going to send it over. And a quick one. Great job by Parker to get there. Danny sends it back over. Nice job by Julia to handle that one. It had some heat on it. Lexi sends it over. Blocked in the net, but just nobody there to dig it out after the block.
That's just another example. Every ball seems to be falling in favor of Trinity Christian right now, and that's how momentum works.
21-8. Macy sets it. Lexi blocked in the net. Macy sets it again. Here's Danny. And they tried to block that one.
Just too much force on that one. And I think at this point in the match, 21-9, what you're trying to do is, of course, you'd love to have a comeback and steal this first set. But right now you're trying to regain some of this momentum, get your bearings underneath you, get some confidence going your way. What?
22-9.
Oh, they're saying we touched it.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't see that.
Well, we're it's the students. We look that way, we can't see that corner of the court. But we're glad they're here.
Oh, 100%. Oh, my goodness.
That just goes off JC's fingers straight into the floor. 23-9, Josh. Very uncharacteristic start here for the Cougars. Soft touch, not over the net. 23-10. So, Josh, as you were saying earlier, obviously, yes, we'd love to see Grace come back and win this first set. That would just be that's one of those back-breaking things that you wonder if Trinity Christian, how deflating that is to them. So you wonder all of those things. But if you're not able to come back and win this one, they're saying that touched one of the Grace players. I didn't see it. But Josh, what you're needing right now, if you don't get the win in the first set, is you need to get that confidence back that you can play with them, that you're not outmatched.
Yeah.
This Grace team is resilient. We've seen them down before. Macy sets it for JC. Handled well by Trinity Christian.
She was over the net.
Josh, that's the second time that someone has reached over the net for Trinity Christian and spiked the ball down. I don't know if that's a rule that
we're unfamiliar
can
with
or can't. I always just kind of thought that you couldn't. But she was definitely reaching over the net there. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Got us a little bit more height there. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are having to really just work at some stuff tonight that we're not really accustomed to having to deal with.
Let's get a look at these fans who have come out tonight. Full house.
We do think, for those of you that were tuned in to the Brook Hill game, the Thursday game for Grace at Waco at the district tournament, If you recall, we had camera issues with our PTZ. We try to set the PTZ higher so it requires a longer HDMI. And what we discovered is that HDMI, although it is brand new, I bought it at Home Depot right before the district tournament. That HDMI is apparently, it decides when it wants to work and when it doesn't, and all that good stuff. And so we're working on it, but we had to ditch that HDMI. In the process, I knocked over our secondary camera, and I think I gave our secondary camera a concussion.
I had a little bit of blurred vision going on.
So, hey, we're just here rocking and rolling. But it is time now for set number 2. And so now it's 0-0, Josh. Grace can wipe it clean. Well, it's 1-0.
Goodness gracious.
As that serve went out of bounds.
Just out of sorts.
Macy sets it for Danny. Nice soft touch, but Trinity Christian is there. Josh, they've really had an answer for everything so far.
Have.
And there's Elizabeth. Once again, they're there and able to somehow just get it over the net. And then that time, Danny strikes from, Josh, she just really went up after that one.
Yeah, she did. And that's what you need right there.
Set for number 12, blocked in the net. Great job. I believe that was Lexi that was there for that one. Elizabeth gets it up for Macy. Now back to Elizabeth. Good spike, nicely handled. Here's Danny, and they're just not able to get over the net. That's the second time one's just gone off the side of her hand like that.
Yeah. She's normally so sure with those.
2-1 here early in the second set. And that's just, Josh, that's how the first set went. It seems like everything that Grace throws at them, they're ready for it. They've got an answer for it, and it has just really played tricks on Grace so far in this match tonight.
Yeah. It's been tough sledding.
There's Danny. There we go.
That's what we're used to seeing.
We need a few more of those. They need to find a way, Josh, because so far, since this has started tonight, Trinity Christian has not really had any pressure. They haven't had any pressure on them at all.
Yeah, and Coach Zavala talked all season about serve consistency, and this is where you need it.
Yes.
You need to rattle off a few of these points.
Elizabeth serving. 3-3 is the score. Nice block in the net. Trinity Christian able to handle it and get it corralled. Great job by Julia to handle that. Now Danny will send it over. Lexi with a nice spike. That's trouble. And it's going to be a point for Grace, and Grace has the lead now, 4-3 in this second set. So Elizabeth will continue serving. And now we're starting to see a little bit of the troubles kind of shift over to the other side.
Yeah, I mean, that's what momentum does. You know, those 50-50 balls that were going the other direction now starting to fall Grace's way. Momentum's a funny thing like that.
It is. Nice block in the net again. That one's in, so it's going to be a point. 5-4. Grace leading in this second set. So now number 11 will serve. Danny sends it over, and Josh, that was going out.
Yeah, it was.
Julia, Macy, Danny, and we're going to keep on going. Julia again, Macy. This time she sets it for Alexi. And we're going to get a net violation against Grace. And that ties this up at 5. What a disappointing way for a nice volley to end. And just like that, Trinity Christian is back out in front. 6-5.
Yeah, it just feels like Grace is having to work so hard for every point.
Danny will send it over. And another point for Trinity Christian. There's Danny to send that one over. Parker in the right place for that. And there's Danny just about taking out people at the scorer's table on that deflection. Matter of fact, Josh, I bet we probably captured that on camera.
I absolutely did.
That was, that had some movement on it.
Yeah, we want to thank Coach Bozeman for keeping her head in the game.
Danny serves, and they have to work to just get that one back. Here's JC. And we're going to get a net violation. That one was dropping anyway. That spike by JC was perfectly placed. And we're all tied up at 7. And Danny's serve goes into the net.
Just struggling so much to just get over the hump, get any kind of separation.
Nice job by Grace to keep that one alive. Set for JC. Soft touch.
Nice.
Great job by number 2 to get there. Blocked in the net, but it's going to go out. 9-7. Josh, the struggles that Grace has faced tonight has not really done anything to dampen this student section.
No, it hasn't.
Set for JC. And that one's going to strike.
Good shot.
And just a nice soft touch there.
That was perfectly executed.
10-8. Josh, I don't know anything about the district that Trinity Christian came out of, but I would just assume that with Grace finishing first in our district, that this team finished 4th in theirs. And if this is a fourth-place team out of that district, I would really be interested to see what the rest of that district looks like.
Seriously.
Macy sets it for JC. And another strike.
Man, just perfectly placed right inside that corner.
And this is where the Cougars can't let this one get away from them.
Yeah, they're going to have to figure out a way to end this run.
Yeah,
get back into this set.
Approaching the midway point of this second set, and you don't want the lead to balloon here. Nicely done there by Lily.
And it's plays like that that could be the one that turns the tide.
We saw her do stuff like that so many times in that district championship game. And now Macy to serve.
What?
I'm thinking that had something to do with the way she hit it, Josh.
I guess more of a grab throw than a hit.
So it's 12-9. Macy sets it. Elizabeth, handled by Trinity Christian. Here they come. And they're going to score once again. Deflected at the net and just went into the corner. (13-9). Set for JC. And that's going to go off of the diving Danny. 14-9. And timeout Grace. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. Grace trailing 14-9 in the second set. They lost the first set by the score of 25-10. So they're already very much on pace to have a closer scoring second set. But you don't want closer scoring. You want to win.
Yeah. And right now they're going to have to figure out a way to recapture some of that momentum.
And it doesn't happen like that. 15-9. Coach Zavala giving instruction to her team. This team is just not playing the way that we've seen them play. JC with the spike that lands inside that back line, 15-10. And Josh, this is obviously no disrespect to anything about this Grace team. The playoffs are tough. But when you get to the playoffs, especially in a situation like this, everybody's good.
Yeah, they are. There's no cupcakes in the playoffs. All of these teams have competed all season long. We finally get the substitutions figured out.
(15-10). Julia serving for Grace. It got into the net there, but Trinity Christian able to dig it out. Here's Elizabeth. And once again, Josh, Trinity Christian is just able to handle what's coming at them. But
there you go.
15-11. Julia serving again. That's going to go too far. 15-12. Julia serves continue. Number 11 lines up for the spike, and Grace just not able to get to it. Lots of effort there.
Yeah, two girls dove at the same time. So when contact was made, there was no one else there to rebound off of it, and just unable to get that ball over the net.
Nicely done there to keep that one alive. Now here's Elizabeth. And that's going to result in a point for the Cougars.
Well done.
Great job staying in this game. Parker serving now. Oh, so close. (17-13). Grace still trying to claw back into this second set. Because the last thing you want to do is to be in the position where you have to run off three straight.
Yeah.
And that's out. 17-14. The serve a little bit too long there.
And we'll take it.
We'll take it however we can get it right now.
Yeah, they've got to figure out a way to steal this set.
Elizabeth serving. Nice job there by Macy. Kind of got them a little out of sorts. They have to just send it over. Now Parker's going to set it. There's Brooklyn, soft touch over. And just not able to get there. 18-14.
I like the idea. Just wasn't able to execute it.
Brooklyn sends it back over. And that spike was on Parker in a hurry.
Yeah, that one had some serious heat on it.
19-14. Set for Brooklyn, and it's out. Just a little bit too far past the corner there. Grace needs a run, and they need it now.
Yeah, they do.
Number 11 serving. Parker sends it over, and it's just way too far on that one. 21-14. And Coach Duvall is going to take her final time out of this set. We'll take it with them. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this.
You have cancer. Sure wasn't expecting that. Not with these two. But my team at Texas Oncology has been right there for me. They said my family is a huge part of my treatment plan. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Right here is where I want to be. I'll see you in the morning.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. I'm Preston Proctor. With me is Josh McElhaney. Trinity Christian took set number 1 by the score of 25-10, and they lead set number 2, 21-14. Grace trying to find a way to get back in this one.
And they're going to have to find it quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to go down 2-0. Number 11 still serving for Trinity Christian. Macy sets that one for Danny and just not able to get it over the net. (22-14). That's too far. 23-14 as this lead is just ballooning right in front of the Cougars.
And great awareness by our trusty play-by-play man.
That one came right at me, didn't it?
Great catch. Great catch. I didn't even see the ball coming until you started reaching for it.
Nicely done.
There we go. And we needed that one.
Danny with the point there, 24-15. And now Danny will serve. And the serve goes into the net. And that's how set number 2 comes to a close. 25-15 is the score for the second set. And so Grace now finds themselves in the hole. They're down 2-0. We'll see what happens in set number 3 right after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. I'm Preston Proctor. With me is Josh McElhaney. I want to say thank you to Hope Church for sponsoring Grace Game Day this year. Also, Biomax Spray Foam Insulation. Thank you guys for your support this year. We appreciate you so very much. Allstate. Local agent is Monette Taylor. Her office is in White House on Highway 110. And Harley's. Great place to get gentlemen's apparel. They have all kinds of great stuff there. Gentlemen, I would encourage you to go by and take a look. Harley's is located behind Broadway Square Mall, next to Dakota Steakhouse. Definitely encourage you to go check them out. Hager Family Law. We appreciate them for supporting Grace Game Day. If you have any kind of a family law situation that comes up, I would definitely encourage you go talk to the team there at Hager Family Law. They are very good at what they do, very knowledgeable, and would encourage you to go see them. Scoop and Grind, located just a couple of miles down from the upper campus in Chapel Hill. Go by and see them. Let them know you heard about them on Grace Game Day. You'll get 10% off your order. Coffee, ice cream, milkshakes, all kinds of stuff. And then East Texas Nutrition, I want to say thank you to them. Loaded teas, protein bites, meal replacement shakes. And then finally, a new sponsor to the Grace Game Day family, Texas Oncology. I want to say thank you to Jordan Boos and her clinic for sponsoring Grace Game Day. Thank you so much. And so now here we go. the journey out of round one, it has to begin right now.
Yeah, now we're going to see if they can force this match to be extended.
Number 5 serving. Lily sends it over. And that's going to go too far. Grace strikes first in set number 3. There's work to be done. You do
a lot of it.
A point at a time. Parker serving. And we're going to get a net violation against Grace. 1-1. Nice job by Danny. And that's going to be a point for Grace. Grace needs a run to get the juice back in this arena.
If they can go on a little point streak here, this rowdy student section is going to get a lot rowdier.
Nice serve there. And that's going to be too far. Grace is going to get another point. Josh, is this their largest lead of the night?
I believe it is.
And that's going to be a point for Grace as that return went up into the divider. And Trinity Christian just didn't even play it. They just let it fall. Josh, I believe at that point they just consider that part of the court and you keep on playing. But they just stood there. That's fine with us. Blocked at the net. And it's another point for Grace.
What a shot that time.
I believe that was Lexi, Josh, that got to that one and blocked it. Nicely placed serve. What a great job to keep that alive by Trinity Christian. Macy tried the quick strike, and it goes over the back line, 5-2. Jules handles that one. Jules chases it all the way back. Now Parker sends it back. A great job by Grace there. And Parker lunges for it, but not able to get to it. It's 5-3. Number 2 serving. And that goes into the net. And Josh, this student section is turned all the way up.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for our headsets right now. I just pulled my right earpiece off of my ear. It is deafening over here.
They've been looking for a reason to get excited all afternoon, and these Cougars are showing some fight here in this third set.
Brooklyn with a nice serve that nicks the net going over. And that's going to go too far. 7-3, Grace leads. Macy sets it for JC. Nice job by Grace to corral that. Brooklyn sends it over. Excellent return, but it's out. Oh,
man.
So good by Brooklyn. One thing is for certain, Josh, this team never quits.
No. They've shown grit all season long.
Number 11 serving. Macy sets it.
Ooh.
Alexi drives it into the net, 7-5. Josh, I feel like every time I look up, number 11 is serving. Macy sets it for JC. And, I believe that was headed out. Parker got there. Nice block in the net. And the volley's going to continue. And it's going to be a point. It's a 1 point.
Good night.
1 point lead now for Grace.
You got to give Trinity Christian a lot of credit here tonight. They're playing with so much force. It's just forcing the Cougars to have to be reactive.
Quick hit by Macy. And a soft touch. JC tries to get there. We're tied up at 7. Number 11 still serving. Set for JC. Now Parker's going to set this one once again for JC. And she throws that one home. Grace regains the lead. It is 8-7.
Need a few more of those.
We do. 17 more of them to be exact. Quickly. And just out. Oh, my goodness. The 50-50s are just not going Grace's way at all.
The whole match, the 50-50s have just fallen in Trinity Christian's direction every single time. It's just been one of those nights.
Here's JC. And just into the net. Lily was tied up and couldn't get to it. And Josh, just like that, Trinity Christian's back in front.
Yeah, they've been relentless this evening.
Set for JC, soft touch. Trinity Christian able to recover. Now Macy will set it for Lily. And they're not able to get to that one. We're tied up at 9. Macy serving for the Cougars. Macy sets it for JC. Nice block in the net. I believe that was JC that got that one.
That was just excellent.
Parker sets it for JC. And she strikes. Grace back in front, 10-9.
And JC's starting to come alive with some timely spikes.
Macy serving again. She's left-handed. And that's going to be another point. That set was too far behind the Trinity Christian player. Student section is asking them, well, what was that? And a little bit of trouble. Trinity Christian able to get back to it. Oh. What a job by Parker. Oh, goodness. That was so fast.
Yeah, and she has been dynamite tonight.
Grace up by 1. They need this third set to force a fourth set. And that serve goes into the net. It's 12-10 Grace. Jules serving. Here's Danny. Excellent set there.
Oh,
that was an excellent set. Josh, it seems like no matter where the ball goes on that Trinity Christian side, they're able to get to it.
Yeah.
I'm almost wondering if they've got 12 people on the court.
It feels like it. It's like the old Legion of Boom with the Seahawks.
My goodness.
You're like, this defense has to be playing with 12 players.
Number 10 serving. Macy sets it for Elizabeth, and it's out.
Goodness.
And we're tied up at 12. Set for Lily. They're just finding all of the empty spots in the zone.
Yeah. And Trinity Christian is really showing that they don't really have a lot of weaknesses. You're right. Everywhere the ball goes, every rotation, they've been so crisp all afternoon.
Macy sets it for Danny. It's blocked in the net. Grace sticks with it. And that's going to be a point for Grace. Tied up at 13. A much, much needed point. Josh, Trinity Christian is just, they seem so loose. And when I was here early setting up, Josh, they seemed loose then. They were singing, they were dancing.
Yeah, they were really.
And that's called in.
What a shot.
So now number 1 goes to serve for Trinity Christian. Jules, now it's set for Danny, lunging. And Josh, once again, they're just in position. Macy sets it for Elizabeth, and it's out.
Ugh.
15-13. Timeout, Grace. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. I'm Preston Proctor. With me is Josh McElhaney, bringing you playoff volleyball action. Grace has their backs against the wall. Trinity Christian leads 2-0, and they currently lead this third set 15-13. Number 1 serving. And Jules has it go over the Cougar bench. Macy sets it. Lexi tips it over. Trinity Christian able to get there. And once again, it's deflected at the net, but just flutters over to the side where nobody can get to it.
Yeah, it's so tough. Now this third set starting to get away from us a little bit.
And just, Josh, I don't understand that one. Just some miscommunication, and we just kind of stood there and watched it.
Yeah.
It's time to lock in, 18-13. Macy sets it for Danny. And I don't know what they called there. I think it had something to do with the way Danny hit it. He held up 2 fingers, but I didn't see anything wrong with it. That's not saying just a whole lot.
I'm going to say, there's a reason we're not wearing those white polos tonight.
That serve goes into the net. It's 19-14.
I'd be like, that's one of them net thingamajigs.
We'll give the point to this team this time. And now they're going to have a conference. The official here in the corner apparently didn't watch what she was supposed to be watching. She didn't know. Josh, did we happen to get it? It was fast, and the bench and students is all in the way.
I think they were trying to determine if she touched it.
And we will redo it.
Which is unfortunate because that cost Grace a point that we could desperately use right now.
Elizabeth serving. Blocked. Macy sends it over. Grace will regroup. Blocked in the net. Lexi. Elizabeth's serve nicks the net going over. Now Jules to Macy. Here comes Danny. Blocked in the net.
Oh, good
Grace
job.
Gets there. Great job by Elizabeth over the shoulder. Here comes Danny, and it just goes into the net. It's happened a few times tonight. It's just tough.
I'm wondering what the difference is between that last shot that Trinity Valley hit over with 2 hands and what Danny did earlier. They got called for a foul.
Yeah.
Those look very similar to me.
Yeah, I'm with you. Number 2 serving, and it just nicks over the net.
Just kills it.
21-15, made it die right in front of Jules.
Oh, man.
Great job by Grace to recover on that one. Parker sends it over. Well, they needed that recovery. And it's another point. Trinity Christian closing in. 22-15. That Grace crowd over there is just stunned.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen this team lose, first of all.
Macy with the quick shot over, and it just pinballs off the top of the net, back and forth. Now Macy sets. Here's Danny. And that time she strikes.
Well, we needed that, and we need a little run right here.
Or a big run. Brooklyn checking in. She will go serve.
Oh, man.
And that's going to be another point for Trinity Christian. It's 23-16. Josh, there's number 11 serving again.
I think that's a testament to our inability to maintain serves.
Set for JC. And here we are now at match point. And Coach Zavala is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. Trinity Christian 1 point away. Can't get your back against the wall any more than this.
Oh, man.
And that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give both teams a big round of applause. Congratulations to
That is so tough to see. After such an incredible season, and still nothing to hold your heads down for these Grace Cougars.
And that was beautiful to see. Both teams coming together for a moment of prayer.
Josh, I'm a little bit speechless, to be honest. I did not expect this at all.
No, it was, this team had been in such a groove on the way to that district championship. I believe they'd won like 12 or 13 games in a row, matches in a row. And, man, kudos to Trinity Christian, though. They came in here tonight, and they played a fantastic match.
Yeah, they came in on a mission, that's
for sure. They were aggressive. They were poised. And every time Grace tried to find a rally, Trinity Christian was there to answer. And they won this match more than Grace lost it, I'll say that.
Yeah. I mean, Grace had a slow start, but it was due to the way Trinity Christian was playing. And then on top of that, even when Grace got into their groove, Trinity Christian just had an answer for everything. It didn't seem to matter where the ball went, they were there.
Yep.
When you'd have that one where the volleyball was kind of going 50-50, it just continually went in Trinity Christian's favor.
Yep.
And that's just how it came out. And it's heartbreaking for this team because they really were poised for what we all hoped was going to be a really nice playoff run.
Yeah, we all thought it'd be a deep run.
But there's one thing that is certain. Even though this game or this season for Grace ends tonight in disappointing fashion, one thing that's going to remain true when they wake up tomorrow is they are district champions.
Absolutely.
And
the
so
first
that
time
is
in 24 years.
Yes, and so that is something to build on. And I believe they'll be back next year, Josh. I believe that they're graduating some seniors, that they're losing some major pieces, but they've also got some youth coming in. And I believe they'll be back next year and make some noise.
Oh, yeah. Young team. There's a lot of players returning next year. So I think there's bright things ahead for this program.
Absolutely. So, all right. Well, that's going to do it. Congratulations to the Grace Cougars on a really, really incredible volleyball season. Something to definitely be proud of. And so we're going to sign off here. We've got Bishop Dunn coming to Clyde Perkins Stadium for football this coming Friday, so we'll be there for that. And we will be finalizing some basketball and soccer schedules over this next couple of days, and we'll get set up to start broadcasting some soccer and some basketball, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to that.
So thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you. Once again, final tonight, Trinity Christian from Lubbock. They take it in 3 straight sets, and they will move on to the next round. And the season for Grace is going to come to a close. Congratulations, ladies, on a job well done this season. We are proud of you. We're proud of all of you. And so until next time, so long, everybody.